chain drug review, and mass market retailers video forum. Brought to you by the Emerson Group.
Hello everyone, I'm Jeffrey Wold, Editor-in-Chief of Retail Media IQ. Welcome to a special edition of our video forum coming to you from the NACDS annual meeting. We're thrilled today to have as our guest Mike Stigers, President of Wakefern Food Corp. Mike, great to see you as always.
Jeff, great to see you as well. Thanks to you and the team for all you do.
Let's begin by just asking how you would characterize today's food shopper. What's motivating purchase decisions? What's motivating their behavior?
You know, it's interesting. There are so many things that we've always thought about in our industry for a long time about, you know, is it e-com, is it omni-channel, is it still brick and mortar? And right now, I think it's all local. You know, so remember, all politics is local. So, you know, we have food prices that are high, we have energy prices that are high, we have a lot of external factors. So I think what's really where customers are right now is, as you know, they're looking for efficiency, they're looking for value, they're looking for speed, and more importantly, I think customers want to be served by a retailer who's going to meet them where they are. And if you look at customers today, just any family, it's like they have time to do the full basket shop, but then they, you know, that week they may not have a chance to, so they're going to do an omni-channel pickup. They're going to do a order pickup and deliver, where they're going to come pick it up. They're going to want something delivered. It's just crazy when you look at all the different avenues that are now available for the consumer. I think our job is to make sure that we can meet our customers where they are through all the different offerings that we have. And it kind of summarizes the whole Wakefern you know, ShopRite programs we have right now that says we are here.
Yes.
We're here for you, how you want to shop.
So all politics is local, all retail is local in a sense as well.
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely right.
Wakefern is a cooperative, which is unusual. Maybe you could talk a little bit about the advantages and disadvantages, and especially, I guess, responding to those local customers. What edge does that give you?
Well, it really gives us a very, very strong competitive edge, in my view. If you think about it, our owners, you know, our shareholders, the families that own our company, they're on the front lines every single day. You know, our owners, their teams, their families, the different generations, they're in the stores, they're taking care of the communities they serve, they're taking care of their teammates. So they see firsthand what's going on. I mean, we get that feedback, as you could imagine, Jeff, and you know the our ownership, that we get feedback every day, and it's constant. We're in a board meeting, we're in committee meetings, we're in a finance committee meeting, we're getting feedback from owners. You know, when I was fortunate enough to run, you know, publicly traded companies in a big, more formalized corporate setting, the feedback you get, but it's not as immediate and it's not as actionable as what we get every single day. So with that is we get immediate feedback. We know what the customers are looking for, what they're demanding, what they're asking for, and it really does keep us focused.
And Wakefern continues to grow and thrive. A lot of that comes from the openings by your members.
Right.
But you've also made a couple corporate acquisitions in recent years. Morton Williams in New York City and DeBruno Brothers in Philly. Maybe you could tell us what those are doing for everybody in the Wakefern family.
Well, it's great, and great questions. And you know what's really interesting about both those transactions is they're completely different from one another. But our key focus on growth is exactly what you said at the very beginning. It is truly the organic growth of our members. You know, the new stores they're buying and building, the remodels that they're doing, is the organic growth coming into the cooperative. But we need growth. You know, we need growth from almost everywhere, right? We're in a very competitive industry, as we all know. So when you look at DeBruno Brothers, that was an excellent opportunity for us to take the entrepreneurial spirit of the Browns family, who bought the DeBruno Brothers retail sites that they operate, and then allowed us to buy the backstage operations of DeBruno Brothers. So all the manufacturing, the trading relationships, the creation of the DeBruno Brother brand, we now are able to take and operate under Wakefern as a CPG company. And we're in the process right now. We have a brokerage. We sell those products throughout the country. It's really amazing.
Yeah.
You know, I was out on the West Coast, and I'm in a national chain, and you walk in and here's DeBruno Brothers products. It's really pretty exciting, as well as it gives us a great opportunity for our members to have the DeBruno brand and really build upon store within a store. Morton Williams was more of an opportunity for us to grow right in our own backyard in the Manhattan marketplace. You know, 15 stores in Manhattan, one in the Bronx, one in Jersey City, and that's right in our alley. That you know, it's a food company, it's a highly respected name brand. and it allowed us to make an acquisition, bring the brand in, curate it, enhance it, and then really take it from there. So 2 different types of opportunities growth, but both of those opportunities are under our strategic growth initiative that the board approved in 2024.
Supermarkets are increasingly seen as healthcare hubs. Talk about that part of the business, if you would,
So
and what Wakefern's strategy is.
So really, you know, Jeff, you can't be more true. And I think what really hit that home was the pandemic. You know, when the pandemic hit, you know, we're so proud of our retail teams. But look what the pharmacies did during the pandemic. The government clearly realized early on that to get the vaccinations from COVID out to the communities, that it really was going to take you know, a strong delivery was the pharmacies. So pharmacy really is becoming truly what I think pharmacy has the growth potential to become is a true health center for the communities they serve. So with our pharmacies that we have that our members own, we're really proud of the work that our pharmacists are doing, our pharmacy teams are doing. The board authorized a significant material investment in pharmacies. We're just now implementing a central fill facility. So we will be providing central fill work for all of our member-owned pharmacies. And the brand of our pharmacies will continue to grow and develop. And I think, you know, the actual retail pharmacy, the Food is Health initiative is critically important for us. And when you think about all the different offerings we have, fresh meat, fresh produce, organic, natural, free from dyes, free from additives, all the different offerings we have, and then you put that in under a strong OTC delivery, a lot of different offerings, and then to have the healthcare professionals, the pharmacists there on site, really is working to curate what really can be a localized community health center for the for the communities we serve.
It's exciting to see. And
It really is exciting.
yeah,
It really
and,
is exciting.
Build synergies between the 2 parts of the store.
Right, and this is exactly some of the great work we have to do here with NECDS is through the government, you know, the government relations arm. You know, PBM reform just got passed after decades, and there's just so many more federal you know, regulations and state legislation that needs to take place to allow the pharmacists and the pharmacies to really truly serve the communities the way they can. So strong partnerships with NACDS.
Final question for you, Mike. Technology is changing the world, and especially AI we hear about. How is that impacting your operations, but also your relationship to your customers in the omni-channel world?
So, like all, we cannot be afraid of technology. And Jeff, when you think about it, when I started the grocery business, you know, I was a junior in high school, so there were no computers in the store. I mean, it was old school. We literally route orders, mailed them into our you know, some of our distributors. We had what we call the DPAT machine. We thought that was pretty tech savvy. Fast forward to where we are today, AI is just absolutely enabling, and I really believe that AI is an enabler. We purposefully really thought about where AI should sit within the Wakefern world, and we, you know, through the work of John Jansen, our CIO, and Darren Caudell, our Chief Sales Officer, we decided that AI is a tool to enable us to really have stronger communications with our retail customers, our supplier partners, and the communities we serve. So we put AI under our sales department, under Darren's direction, to help grow the relationship with our customers, our suppliers, and how we go to market. John's task, JJ's task, our CIO, the technology team, their job is to make sure the technology is delivering at the speed we need and at the level we need. So if you think about, we're viewing our IT team as the utility company. You know, it's like turning on water, turning on power, the phone company. They're there to make sure the data is flowing, that is flowing at the appropriate speed, and that we got a strong backbone. And then Darren and the team are taking AI and really embracing where that sits within the organization, how we automate, where we automate, what makes sense. Tremendous amount of work going on with data governance and data, you know, cleansing of data, so that way we have a good data set that we could work with.
And I know it's very early days, but where do you see agentic AI coming into the picture? Will that become one of your customers?
I think it will be. I think it will be. I think it will be. There's no question that the speed of agentic AI, machine learning has been around for a long time, and we're very fortunate to have a lot of several applications that use machine learning. Now to turn that into agentic AI is really exciting. So Andrew Wilson is our VP of Data Governance and VP of AI, and he's fully focused on just that element of AI and how it interfaces within our member families and in our organization.
Well, not surprisingly, you guys are on the cutting edge, so it'll be interesting to see how it all plays out.
Our owners keep us at that cutting edge, believe me.
Okay. Mike, thanks for sharing your thoughts.
Jeff,
with us.
thank you.
All right,
Appreciate
real
you.
pleasure.